Hello everybody, it is Mosbtw here. Ransom is coming at you with another video. It's been a couple days since the last clip. I haven't really been doing much. Just been doing dailies for the most part the last couple days. I finally have reached 75 hunter for big game hunter. And so now we're only missing 55 slayer and we'll be able to start doing that. Uh, Couple goals I need to work on today. I'm gonna do some quests. We're gonna work on a bone crusher and a gem bag. I know I've been saying we need one for forever, but I'm ready to have one now. Um, we're also gonna head to Shattered Worlds and finish up Bladed Dive today, so we can start using Shattered Worlds to train Slayer. So that's what we're going to be working on. I'm going to do some quests, go to Shattered Worlds, and probably going to do a lot of DG today as well to grab ourselves a bone crusher because we really need one. So I think it's like 20,000 tokens, and I have like 6,000 at the moment, 5,600 at the moment. So we are going to start working on those goals, and I will see you in the next clip. Hey guys, Ransom here on the Mosbtw account, Hardcore Iron Man. We have officially unlocked Big Game Hunter, and we are starting with level 56 Hunter, or 56 Slayer, and I have 78 Hunter. I've been doing Big Chinchampa every day now. I think I'm going to stop doing Big Chinchampa because this is pretty decent XP, and we want to have as many catches in this mini game as we can because we get a lot of good items and stuff out of it. We get Slayer XP, Herblore XP, Fletching XP, and Woodcutting XP during the event as well. So lots of good stuff. If we come over here and look at the bank real quick, we get lots of dragon hide, dinosaur hides, which we'll use for tier 70 ranged armor, which is pretty good, and dinosaur scales, which is also used for the same thing. And we're also getting like a lot of seeds and stuff like that for farming, so pretty good. The only thing we need is sharks, which we can easily get from either looting it from the big dinos themselves, or we can do a couple temple treks if we run out. I also over here have the buildings going still. I am working on, I think, this next. I think I'm just going to go ahead and upgrade the town hall to tier 3 so I can start working on the tier 3 buildings and get more workers and stuff. But anyways, we have our tier 2 hunter lodge, which gives us an extra 2.5 seconds to be in the big game hunter creatures area. So I'm gonna go do some more big game hunter. Hey guys, it's Ransom here with the Mosbtw Hardcore Iron Man account. It's been about a week since the last video. I've kind of been just addicted to big game hunter. I'll show you guys in just a second. I'll talk about it, but yeah, I've just been doing my beach event every day. As you can see, I finished that up earlier, and I'm getting ready to show you guys what else I've been working on. So we've been doing big game hunter a lot. I think in the last clip I talked about it with you guys, but that's going to be a lot of experience for us for prayer crafting, hunter, fletching, woodcutting, etc. So I've been doing that for like 3 or 4 days now. So I'm going to go ahead and show you our bank. Hate when I do that. None of this has really changed, but we do have 1,224 dinosaur bones at the moment. Those are about 680 experience each at the ectofunctus, and we actually have enough bones to get the full prayer outfit now, so we're going to be using those soon. A lot of sharks and the dinosaur meats and stuff. This is the tier 1 dinosaur, tier 2 dinosaur, and then I've got some mantas and some tier 1 dinosaurs from that. So that's pretty good. All of this dragon hide right here is from big game hunter, so quite a lot of crafting experience once we get the levels, and maybe some money if I decide to alch them. I might keep them to disassemble later. Dinosaur hide and dinosaur scales eventually are going to give us tier 70 armor, 93 crafting requirements, so that's way far in the future, but something we can look at for maybe invention purposes. Also get quite a lot of gems and other various loot for like herbs and seeds and stuff from the boss. So okay, you guys. So the other thing I made in my absence that I've been helping to use, using to help us out and do our training and stuff, is this cool little spinning wheel. A lot of OSRS creators use it. It's like wheeldecide.com or something. But I made one, and that's what we have been using for like when I get bored of doing something, or when I get tired of just doing the same thing over and over and over again. Like I'm pretty burnt out on Big Game Hunter because we're almost 89 Hunter and 70 Slayer almost just from doing Big Game Hunter. We started at level 50, by the way. I think this was like 75, so we've got like quite a lot of experience in both of those skills. Not to mention woodcutting, herblore, fletching, and you know, agility a little bit as well, getting to the dinosaurs. So anyway, I'm going to stop talking now and we're going to go over to the wheel and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. So on this wheel here we have various activities that we need to be doing to progress our account, and just a whole lot of stuff on here. Gain a quest point is on here 3 different times because I feel like we have a lot of quests we need to get done eventually. We're still in the very introductory parts of the quest because we're following that optimal quest guide or whatever on the wiki. But you know, I feel like that one should be on there multiple times. And I also love questing, so. But we're gonna go ahead and spin our wheel here and see what we get, and we'll do that for probably an hour. We'll start at an hour. Temple trekking. All right, that's a good one. I'm not gonna lie, that was the second spin. We got archaeology the first time, and I'm just not even ready to get into that right now. I should probably even take that one off there, to be honest. But yeah, temple trekking is great. I do need watermelon seeds, and you can get sharks and stuff like, and bowstring and stuff like that as well. So temple trekking is a good activity to be doing for our first hour. Alright, you guys, so we went ahead and did an hour of temple trekking, came back. I used some of the reward tokens to get watermelon seeds. That's what we're going to be doing with those for right now, and growing watermelons for farming guild reputation and for farming XP. We just hit 70 farming, so that's pretty cool. So we're going to go ahead and go back to the wheel and do another wheel spin. 1 hour of ring span, let's go. So we finished up that hour at the rune span, and we've got a whole shit ton of these strange rocks in our bank taking up space. Go ahead and go through the statue plinth real quick. Got a wood cutting level out of that, that's nice. So let's go ahead and, ooh, grim tails. Hatchet, bump. Let's go ahead and spin our next wheel, how about that? Gain a quest point. Not exactly what I was looking for when I'm trying to go to bed for the day, but I will do that. Let's see what quest we're gonna have. Alright guys, and that is the Watchtower quest completed, as you can see here. 4 quest points for that quest, so we quadrupled our goal on that roll. Spin, whatever. 5k Watchtower teleport, and 15k magic XP, which also got us 57 magic, and we have also passed 225 quest points. Let's go ahead and spin again, shall we? Quest point. Okay, we're gonna do another quest, I guess. And that was a super easy quest. Rune mechanics done. I had to make some steam runes. That was probably the most interesting part of that quest. Didn't have a fire talisman or a water talisman. Good thing they give you them for free. So another quest done. Another spin, you guys, and here we go. 1 hour of Big Game Hunter. I am totally down for that. So let's go ahead and go. What's going on, guys? Ransom here with the Mosbtw hardcore Ironman account. I am currently doing agility laps on EP5 to get 58 agility for the ectofunctus slime pool shortcut. I have all those dinosaur bones in the bank from Big Game Hunter that I want to get enough slime and start grinding those up. So I'm going to get level 58 agility to get that shortcut. 1200 buckets of slime should take me like, I don't know, probably like 3 or 4 hours. Using the shortcut, it would take way longer if I didn't have the shortcut because you have to run all the way around 2 extra levels of the ectofunctus. So I'm almost there. I am about like 8 to 10 successful more laps away from being done with this grind. I've been doing this for like probably like 2 or 3 hours. So I'm going to finish up this grind and I will show you my method for gathering buckets of slime. Okay, you guys, so here is going to be my slime gathering method, buckets of slime gathering. I have a few in my bank already from getting quest items. I have 31. But anyways, this is where I'm going to be banking. It's the pretty much only bank teleport that I have right now. I'm not in a clan to use a clan vex, and I don't have any quest like a taco zo or a cape or anything like that to teleport me to a bank. So Skull of Remembrance from the Death of Chivalry teleports me here to this room, and I can use this bank chest. Other thing we're going to need is an ectofile. The ectofile is going to take us right to the ectofunctus. And once we're at the ectofunctus, we want to find the trapdoor and climb down the trapdoor. And since we got 58 agility, we can now use this shortcut right here, which saves us like a shit ton of running, because you have to go all the way around the outside of this, down these stairs, all the way around the outside of this, then down these stairs, and then all the way around the outside, down again. Now we just jump down, we can grab our slime. All we have to do is click once, and it fills up our entire inventory, and then we just use the Skull of Remembrance to teleport back to the bank. So I'm going to do this for as long as I can stand to do this, and hopefully get a dent into the 1300 buckets of slime we need at the moment. So I'm going to be here for a while. Alright, so I'm going to show you basically what I do next to get the actual prayer XP itself. I was just on mobile on my phone gathering buckets of slime like I just showed you while I was downstairs smoking a cigarette. So yeah, I'm going to show you what to do next now. Basically what you want to do is to change this to 13 and set it to withdrawal X. And you want to take 13 bones and 13 buckets of slime, right? And we still have our 2 teleports. So now we are actually going to grind the bones and worship at the ectofunctus for the prayer XP itself. So I'm going to show you, I'm pretty sure you don't need pots for the bones anymore. I'm pretty sure it's automated just like the buckets. So we're going to see. If we click fill on this, does it automatically start grinding? It does now. So basically I'm just gonna sit here and mill these bones, and you get a little bit of prayer experience as you're doing it, but it's just putting the bones into bone meal into a pot automatically in my inventory. So it's gonna take about, I think it's like 2 minutes to grind 13 of these bones. So I'll be right back. Okay, yeah, so that took about 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes probably. But once we finish grinding up the bones, we just come down here and worship the ectofunctus, and I It does that automatically too. Awesome. So we get 680 XP per bone doing this. And also we get legend. Shout out to that guy. We also get, you know, ecto tokens, which when we collect our ecto tokens, we get 65 per inventory. You get 5 per bone that you worship. So we need a total of 6,000 ecto tokens, I believe. Yeah, because 1,200 times 5. So I'm gonna work on that slowly. We have all the bones that we need, but you will see the fruits of the labor in the next episode. And that's probably where I'm going to end this one. I'm going to finish up 90 Hunter at Big Game Hunter, and that's going to get us a lot more bones too, and also probably a Slayer level or even 70 Slayer. So I'm going to finish that up off camera and work on getting more buckets of slime and grinding up these bones and all that. So I will see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Hey everybody, Ransom here, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did like what you saw, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss on what I come up with next. Also give this video a share as I'm trying to grow the channel and every little bit helps. And I will see you in the next video.